I've been wanting to build a big medieval Lego kingdom for a long time now, and so today we're going to be doing just that. But before we can get started building, we need to create our medieval knights, and what better to do this with than the new Dungeons and Dragons Paladin minifigure. You see, in my medieval Lego world, Aldarion is the king of Pelargir. He inherited the throne as a young boy in the midst of a great war, and only survived thanks to the companions who you are about to meet. Although a young and untested king, he proved wise in defending his kingdom, using his ancestral throne at Parvenion as a base of power to unite the free cities of Pelargir. Oldcastle, Dragonreach and Helena all swore allegiance, and as long as the trade flowed freely, Castamere was also loyal to the king. We find him now 12 years older, in the prime of his life. Most of his people see him as a wise but firm leader, and he has just married Lady Arya of Dragonreach before setting out, leading a company of trusted knights on a quest to reclaim their lost lands. And so to make him, I removed the armor from the paladin, added a kind bearded face print, and finished him off with this tan hairpiece. Providing battle strategy and wisdom is Sir Osmond of Oldcastle, the master at arms to the king's family since before Aldarion was born. He has even fought in the great dragon wars of the First Age, slaying the northern warlord Hrothgar in single combat. So to make Osmond, I used the full armoured paladin, along with this older bearded face print from Lego Star Wars and a short grey hairpiece. And I was really happy with how wise and experienced he ended up looking. But joining them is Osmond's young nephew, Damian Blacksteel, who was recently blooded in a minor battle and is determined to prove himself with both short sword and shield. To make him, I used the full paladin armor again, and to show his serious, youthful character, I used this angry, clean-shaven facial expression, which I think works nicely. An often overlooked member of the company is the sharp-witted bowmaster William the Quick of Castamere. As the son of a minor nobleman, he had grown up with the king at court, but as William had grown older, he could be found more often at taverns and with the common folk than amongst the nobles. To make William, I reversed the torso, revealing the pouch of gold that he uses to get out of awkward situations. And then I equipped him with a crossbow and a quiver of arrows, and perhaps the greatest warrior amongst them is Rogar of the Heavy Hand, the last in a line of ancient Pelargian warriors, and the king's personal bodyguard. He is famed across the lands for his mighty war axe and the fiery colour of his hair, which has led to the rest of the company calling him Fireball. To make him, I added a bassinet helmet and a two-handed war axe, but because of how strong he is, he often wields it one-handed with a shield. So the stage is set, but this story really begins with our company of knights and their king during peacetime, when they suddenly hear from a wounded messenger that Lord Osgrey the Old Lion has fallen fighting in the Dreadmore. The messenger is gasping for breath and cries, "The Dark Tower is emptied, sire, and evil is upon us. Forgive me," before promptly fainting to the floor. But to find out what dark fate destiny has in store for this company of knights and their king, make sure to tune in for part 2, when we will journey back into the heart of Pelargir. And also let me know what new characters, locations and Easter eggs you want to see in future medieval Lego world updates. I also want to give a huge shout out to Funhole, who made this project possible by sending me their medieval watchtower set, which has become the start of this medieval kingdom. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to keep it secret and keep it safe.